Es war die erste Regal. Bin ich recht, oder?
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Gut, noch
Kushi oder
etwas,
Jit,
Kushi?
bitte
Ja,
fortfahren.
weiter.
Ja, wir haben gelernt, wie man das Plural bildet und auch wie können wir die Konjugation des Verb problemlos lernen.
Yes, of course.
Wir sollen nur die Konjugation von ihr Form lernen. Das wäre einfach.
Ja. G, anything else you want to say? And Priyamba, knock at us. Anything you would like to add and give our new friends, new learners, fellow learners confidence that they have not missed much? Anything to add? G?
Yeah.
Actually,
Basu and Kusi haven't shown gesproken. Was we are disputing in, let's say, okay? Yeah, das ist alles, ja.
Okay, so sagt es mir, ob es ihr sichtbar ist. Einen kleinen Moment. Ja. Okay. Ist mein Bildschirm euch sichtbar?
Ja.
Ja, ich kann sehen.
Ja, Sir.
Ja. Also zwar diese Übung, die wir, also diese Übungen eigentlich, das war eigentlich eine Kontrollübung, die ich dann zusammengestellt habe. I put this exercise together myself and we practice some of these questions here. I'll make it slightly bigger, yeah. And we solved all the questions here and dabei haben wir auch teilweise unsere Probleme gelöst. We solved our problems also coming in here. This is a mixed exercise. For example, the first one said you have to answer with personal pronomen. Gibt Stefan Effi und Klaus das Buch? The correct answer is ja, gibt es Ihnen and not gibt Ihnen das Buch. So we had a pronoun for for Stefan. We had a pronoun for das Buch as es and Effi und Klaus as Ihnen. So would you like me to send this Übung to you? The rest of you today, Rosie, Beulah, Monica, Anbarasi and Uma.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You want me to send? Yeah, I'll send this to you then.
Yeah.
I'll delete the answer and send it to you.
Yes, sir.
I won't send you. I'll remove the answers. I'll delete all the answers that we wrote.
Okay,
Last week. This is a revision, basic revision. You didn't miss much, don't worry. So only personal pronouns. And then we tried putting this pronoun thing which Basu mentioned, which pronoun comes where.
Yeah.
How do you fill in the blanks? Prepositions. Then we have to fill in prepositions here. And then we have two forms. Unser and then reflexive pronomen with the prepositions. And then we form these sentences in perfect. Right? We did the perfect, whether we formed this perfect. Somebody said there was a problem with this. Yeah, perfect, to build perfect. I made a note here. So we didn't do all of them, but I'm sure all of us know the verbs now. Can you build the perfect with this verb here? I would like to try it. Wer möchte das versuchen? Wissen der Schüler die Grammatik nicht? Das ist perfekt.
Wissen ist eine, ja, eine schwierige Verb mit perfekt. Es ist nicht gleich als andere.
Mhm.
Kann ich versuchen? Der
Ja,
Schüler,
bitte, gerne.
ja,
Der
der
Schüler
Schüler hat die Grammatik nicht
Grammatik
gewusst.
nicht gewusst, ja.
Ja,
Ja.
ja, ja.
No, es ist nicht gewesen, that's why I'm telling.
Also nicht gewusst.
Es ist nicht gewesen.
Gewusst.
Correct. Also gewusst. Kushi said gewusst. That's correct, Kushi. The list of verbs. Did I not do all the others?
Nein, haben wir schon.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll share that list also with the with all of you. So all of you will have the same material. Okay. Let's try one more. We did this one also. Remember the 15th one? Die Studenten nutzen unser Test.
Benutzen.
You forgot one. Oh, I'm so happy if you forgot.
No,
Then
we have
let's
done
do
it.
this now. Yeah, we have done it. What would be the sentence? What should be the sentence?
Den Studenten nutzen den Test.
Nein.
Haben die Studenten haben die Test genutzt.
Der Test hat
Nein,
die
auch nicht.
Studenten genutzt.
Nein.
Okay, noch einmal.
The test is of the use of the students.
You made a mistake, small mistake. there. Ja, Jeet, du wolltest was sagen?
Was?
Ja,
Ja.
der Test hat. Sir, ich kann nicht die Frage sehen.
Ja.
Ja, der
Ja.
Test hat den Studenten
Genutzt.
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 Das ist richtig. Warum?
Okay.
Warum?
Schwachnomen,
Why is it correct? Das ist nein, Schwachnomen, ja, aber das ist was anderes. Ja. Plural, you can't take out Schwachnomen in plural. Das ist im Plural hier.
but sir, in
Why
Schwachnomen
is
we
this sentence?
but sir, in Schwachnomen we put and en.
Eight minute. Beta, you got it wrong. This is a Schwachnomen here. If I put it this way, then it is a weak noun. The weak nouns will be clearer to you when I use it in singular. In plural, it makes no difference. In singular, that is the problem. Not in plural. Plural, the ending will be the same.
Okay.
En ending is always there. Okay.
Hello,
While we are talking
Habib.
about yeah,
Hallo.
yeah, bitte.
Ja, warum hier ist es dem? Warum nicht den, na? Plural ist den.
No, I've taken their student. I changed it. Singular.
Okay.
Das ist der Student. Nutzen und der Test.
Danke.
But
So
sir,
der Test
nutzen
hat
ist ein accusative verb.
Nein,
Dative.
Ja,
nein. It's dative.
it's dative, na?
Why dative? Why? Warum? Don't believe everything I tell you. You have to ask the question to yourself and ask me, why is it that is?
Because it can only be useful to the person only, not for a thing.
Right? Good, Kushi. Can you explain a little more? I'm sure the others are still not clear. Was bedeutet nutzen?
Is of use.
Jawohl, genau. To be of use. Don't say to use. If you translate and say to use, you'll make a mistake always. So to be of use. So is the
Be of
student
use can it need not be for a person always. It can be for some institution, some non-living thing also.
no? Then you will have to force a preposition there to include an institution. So if we go by that basic rule of the thumb, Faustregel, that certain verbs will be menschbezogen, will be people related, then it'll be easier to understand the concept. Okay. It's done once we grab hold of the concept, and when we are das Konzept mal im Griff haben, and we have good grip over that concept, then we can experiment with other possibilities. So right now, let's look at Dativ als Mensch, ein Dativobjekt als Mensch, immer. Immer. It should be a person, and Mensch, it cannot be a thing. So what is of use to whom? Be of use. The test is of use to the student, not the other way around. So nutzen here means to be of use. It's not the test is, the student is using the test. No. The student is not using the test. The test is of use to him. It helps him learn something. So look at it from that point of view. I'll give you one more verb like this, and that should solve your problem. What is this? Why should it go there? Complete the sentence, please.
Die Tasche gehört der Frau.
Warum?
Gehören means belongs to. Und gehören ist auch ein Dativverb.
Why can't I make a sentence this way? What's wrong with this sentence?
Gehören is a dative verb and there should always be a person after that. Und auch mit dative
What do
case.
the others say? Go, Rushi. So how do we know it is a dative verb or a verb that needs dative? How do we know that? Oh, here listen the others. Come on, people. Rohi. What will you say, Monica? Oma? What will you say? Why have you said it is dative? Warum sagen wir, es ist ein Verb muss immer mit dem Dativ kommen? Anders, what do we say is do ask. All of you, why do you say it should come with dative? How have you decided it should come with dative and not with accusative? Anyone? Any explanation?
I would say when in object we use ko, ka, ki.
Kanish Prabhiran, sir. Kanish Prabhir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First,
Yeah,
yes,
bitte.
erster sentence, die Tasche gehört die Frau. Das ist
Ja.
Dativ. Aber die Frau gehört die Tasche, das ist Accusative, no, sir?
Is the sentence possible?
Nein.
Warum nicht?
Okay, sir.
Das ist meine Frage. That is what we're trying to clear. That is what we were struggling with last week.
Sir, was denke ich,
die ist nicht Dative Preposition. Und gehört ist Dative Verben.
Das ist meine Frage. That is my question here.
Ich
Why
weiß
is
es
it
nicht.
dative? Why
Okay,
should it come with
we mug up like that.
Okay.
Entschuldigung.
Now you have told the truth. The whole truth.
Yeah.
It's a good way of learning without asking questions. But at the same time, if you ask yourself questions, wenn man sich fragt, dann lernt man auch besser. Man versteht sich und man versteht das Konzept und man lernt es besser. Yeah, so when you ask yourself, why is it dative? What makes it dative? Then you are in a clearer position, once you have explained it to yourself, to understand the meaning and apply it. Anybody would like to offer an explanation here? I'll give you a hint.
Yes, sir. Ich möchte versuchen.
Ja,
Es gibt zwei Typen Verben. Ein Verb braucht oder gibt zwei Optionen als Objekt zu benutzen. Aber es gibt auch Verb, die nur gibt eine Option. Das ist für Person. Das ist Dative Verb.
Okay. We here, fotografieren und gratulieren?
Ja.
Wie? Ja. Is it here?
Nein.
No. Okay. Vasu, would you like to have a shot at it?
No, that's what I want. I want to listen from you because I'm not clear on this. Why it is like that?
Sir, shall I?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, please, Jeet, go ahead. I've highlighted gehört oder gehören.
Yeah.
Then we have two other verbs. Fotografieren und gratulieren.
Weil
with fotografieren we can use both person und Dinge. Aber when we use gratulieren, then it has to be a person.
Ja, richtig.
Ja, Remember. Kannst du das hinzufügen? Can you add something to that? Can you add something to that?
No, sir. Dative must be some person.
Yes. But why does it become a person? That is my answer here. My question here. If that concept is clear, then we understood the overall thing. Okay, what is the meaning of the verb gehoren?
Belongs.
Possession.
To belong.
Belongs to.
Possession. Wonderful. Well done. That is a key word. The key word. Possession. When you say possession or belong to, can a pen say Can a pen say the cap belongs to me?
9.
9.
Right. So can for example, my pencil say the lead inside belongs to me? Nine. I say but the phone belongs to me.
Yes. Sir.
Can
Yes,
the
sir.
phone say sir belongs to me?
9.
9, sir.
9.
Right. So a non-living thing cannot say or show possession, right?
Yeah, sir.
Only a living person or a living being can talk about possession. I possess a house. That house belongs to me. The phone belongs to me. So dative means the inherent nature of the verb will have a person as the object. Also, gratulieren. Was heißt gratulieren?
Congratulate. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, is this sentence correct? Grammatically?
Nisha, sir.
9.
9.
9.
Warum nicht? This is not right. Why is it not right?
Normalerweise congratulieren wir eine Person. Nicht eine Dinge.
Well,
yeah.
Yes. So the sentence is
This is a
nonsensical.
non-linked thing.
Exactly. So there's a subject. There's an object. But this object is a thing. How can I congratulate a thing? So similarly here, Gehoren belong to the Frau Gehört die Tasche is nonsense. The Tasche gehört der Frau dagegen. Das ist richtig. The bag belongs to the lady. Das ist okay. So something belongs to someone. So by that extension, dative Objekt ist immer eine Person. So when you look at the meaning of the verb itself, you have to go into the meaning. Ask yourself, what does it show? What does it imply? And then it becomes clear. Oh, I need a person here. I need a Mensch. And as Jeet just pointed out, how do we distinguish between a dative verb and the other set of verbs? Accusative, for example. Look at this verb fotografieren. Ich fotografiere meinen Freund. Correct? Possible?
Right.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. What about ich fotografiere mein Haus?
Das ist auch richtig.
That's also possible.
Okay. So I can photograph using this verb. I can photograph a person. Using
Even
same
my
verb,
house also.
I can also photograph a thing.
Yeah.
Using the same verb when a verb can be a person or have a person thing as an object, then that verb is mostly
Accusative.
yes. That's how it works. Yes. That is how this concept works. That is how this concept works. Clear, everyone?
Okay.
Is it clear,
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Hey guys, give me a clap here. Anyway, forget it. Let's come down here. Okay. Let's come down here. Let's work this out. They are over, they are cast, and then bring it.
Against Dingle.
They bring beam was. This is your beam. This is
Minus I2. Dargest bringt Darwoven eines I2.
What is over?
Over means,
Anyone? Okay, let's change this. Kalla. Over is a waiter.
Sir, it's a
Over is a waiter. Yeah, Jeet.
basement.
No. Over Kellner.
Okay.
Waiter. They don't say waiter. A waiter in a restaurant, waiters or Kellner or a Ober.
Yeah. Nicht Keller. It is Kellner.
Yeah, Kellner. N-A-R. K-E-L-N-A-R. Kellner.
Keller is basement.
Keller is basement. Genau.
Yeah.
So wer bringt wem was? Who brings whom what?
The Kellner
Kellner.
Yeah.
bringt
Them guest.
Yeah.
eine Zeitung.
Eine Zeitung.
Well done. Der Kellner bringt dem Gast eine Zeitung. But now can you put this in? Classic.
Yeah. Der Kellner
Hat
had
eine Zeitung.
Yeah.
Der Gast eine Zeitung gebracht.
Well done. Good, Vasu. Sehr gut gemacht. Well done. Der Kellner hat dem Gast eine Zeitung gebracht. Okay, let's have a confusing one here. Die Frau kennen, der Mann nicht. Was ist kennen?
To know.
to know.
Your sentence.
Der Frau
Nicht
Der Frau hat.
Hallo.
Die Frau hat dem Mann Uh, Nicht
Dem or den? Dem man.
dem man, yeah, dem man.
Sir, dem,
Nicht
M. Sir, dem, M.
Nine, accusative. Then, I'll tell you,
Die
1 minute.
Frau kennt den Mann nicht.
Yeah, I wanted in perfect.
yeah, yeah.
Nicht.
Okay. Die Frau hat den
Gekannt.
Mann
Genannt.
nicht
Genommen.
genommen.
Genannt.
Genannt.
Nein. Gekannt.
Genannt.
It can't.
Gekannt. Okay.
Gekannt.
Can't. Okay.
Die Frau hat
uh,
nicht dem Mann gekannt. Gekannt.
Hat den Mann
Den Mann nicht.
nicht gekannt. Nicht will come to the. Okay. Vasu, you said dem Mann.
Yeah, it is Rishi. It is accusative. It was then.
No. No. That's not the point. I want to clear this. Why is it not? Why is it accusative?
Sir, before that, 1 minute. Anbarsi, if you are not speaking, please put your mic mute, please. Yeah, thank you. Because it was echoing.
Yeah,
Now it is
Anbarasi is
good.
on the mobile phone. She's on the mobile phone. That's why the echo is there.
Now it is fine. When she is muted, it is fine.
But not always. I would like her also to speak. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, when she's not speaking, let her be in mute.
Yeah. Okay. But Anbarasi, I
Thank you,
hope you can
Anbarasi,
hear us. Huh? Okay. Yeah, Vasu.
Yeah, but now you are supposed to explain me. Because I told it
My
is
question,
accusative and
I've
dative.
thrown back to you. I've thrown it back to you. Why did I say
Could you please
Dane
repeat the
man?
question?
Why is Kenan accusative? Kenan means to
Yeah,
know.
because to know the person.
May I?
Yeah, Jeet.
Because canon can be used two ways, for things as well, and for person as well.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example?
That's why.
Can you give us an example, Jeet? Sehr gut.
Ich kenne
Ein Formula. Ich kenne ein
Ah.
Regal.
Right.
ja, richtig. Ich kenne dir, ja, ich kenne
Ich kenne dich.
meine Frau auch.
Oi.
Das. Ja, oh.
You have to know your wife, yeah? क्या बात कर रहे हो?
No, früher bei einer Hochzeit.
Also vor meiner Hochzeit. Ja, okay. Dann ist es perfekt. Ne? Ich habe meine Frau vor die Hochzeit gekannt. Also ich kenne den Mann. So, gerade haben wir diese Regel diskutiert. Remember? We said with verbs that can have a thing as an object or a person as an object, then that verb will come with accusative. Ich kenne die Regel. I know
Sir?
the. Yeah.
Ich habe eine Zweifel, Sir. Wissen is to know things. Kennen is to know people and facts.
Yeah.
सर मतलब विसन आना चाहिए ना चीजों के लिए, तो कैनन थोड़ी आना चाहिए.
Wissen is something that you have information about but not personal knowledge. Kennst du Shomolungma? Do you know Mount Everest? Do you know Mount Everest? Do you know Mount Everest? Do you know? No, you don't know Mount Everest, but you know of Mount Everest?
Yeah.
There you are. So that is Wissen. You have information, everything there is to know about Mount Everest. That is Wissen. Kennen means, have you been to Mount Everest? No. I've been there. So I can say, I know Mount Everest. Personally. Ich kenne Hyderabad sehr gut. Ich kenne Deutschland gut. Ich kenne Europa sehr gut. I have been there personally. I have driven through those things. I've lived there. I've moved around there. So I know these places, these localities on a one-on-one basis. I know them personally. That is kennen. Wissen is all the information in the world I have, but I've never been to that place. Then it is wissen. I've been to Lake Baikal. I can very proudly say I know Lake Baikal. This is one of the lakes that can be seen from outer space. It's in the middle of Russia. I've been to Siberia. Ich kenne Siberian. But for the rest of you who have not been there, oh ja, Siberian, ja, das weiß ich ja. Aber ich kenne das nicht persönlich. You have to add that. I don't know it personally. Siberian, ja, das weiß ich. I know Siberia, Russia, eastern side, snow, very cold. Yeah, that's weiß ich. That is wissen. Factual information. So here when you say, ich kenne die Regel, you are thoroughly familiar with the rules, which Vasu pointed out. That rule of dative, accusative, pronomen, nomen is now thoroughly familiar. Personally acquainted with the rules. You know what comes where. That is another Regel. This person I know personally. I know this man. Useless, good for nothing fellow. Doesn't work, very lazy. Ich kenne den man. Right? So kennen is normally personal experience, whereas wissen is factual information. So don't go by things and people. I can always say, and it's a very unusual sentence, you may not have come across the sentence ever. Have you ever seen this sentence before? Any of you? Any of you, have you ever seen this sentence before? Ich weiß einen guten Arzt.
Normalerweise sagen wir, ich kenne einen guten Arzt.
Jawohl. What about this one? Ich weiß eine Wohnung. Wissen with an accusative object. Have you ever come across this usage before? I normally teach this wissen and kennen at the A1, A2 levels. When I used to teach them at that moment, including this wissen. A2 is the preferred level. Ich weiß einen guten Arzt bedeutet, ja, also Dr. Müller, ja, ist sehr gut, ich weiß einen guten Arzt, Dr. Müller. That means I know of him. But personally, no. People talk about him. I read about him. But personally, I've never met him. So I can only say I have information about this. This wissen means I have information of this good doctor. I have information about an apartment that is vacant. This is at wissen. The moment you say kennen, that means you met the doctor personally. The moment you say kenne eine Wohnung, that means you've been to this apartment personally. So for example, let's say Monica says, ich wohne in Hamburg. Ah ja, Hamburg kenne ich. Ich kenne Hamburg. I've been there. Personally, I know. So Hamburg, ja. Eine schöne Stadt. Ich weiß Hamburg, also schöne Stadt. I know of it, but I've never been there personally. And that colloquially people say, ja, Hamburg kenne ich nicht. That means I have not been there personally. Frankfurt, ja, Frankfurt kenne ich auch. Sehr gut zwar. Oh, indeed, very well. I do know Frankfurt. I've been there, I've moved around, I know the localities, I know the districts, I know the areas, specific areas. Ich kenne Hamburg, ich kenne Frankfurt, ich kenne Berlin. So anything that you have personal knowledge of, you've been literally present there physically, das ist kennen. Yeah, Kushi, clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Please don't confuse it with thing and person. Ich weiß nicht, wie das euch unterrichtet worden ist, how it was taught to you, but please make this distinction. I don't want to be critical or pass any negative comments about other teachers whom I don't kenne, whom I don't know. I don't want to pass any, it's not fair. But my students, my own students, I've always taught them this difference this way. And if they are making this basic mistake, then I have to talk to them about it. Yeah, in English, happily, we just go ahead with no. I know the city, I know this place and so on. But were you ever there physically present? English, I can't make out. Oh yeah, I know Mount Everest. But in German, the moment you use it, the wissen or the kennen, the listener knows, this person has been there or has not been there. So that way German is a very, very nice language to learn. Very precise, very exakt. Ganz exakt ist die Sprache. Sehr exakt. So when you say here, die Frau hat den Mann nicht gekannt, she has not known him, she has never met him before. Now, kennen, kannte, gekannt. This is that irregular verb. You'll find it on that list that I had sent you. I have to send this list to the others also. Let's see. Okay, I made a note. I'll send this to you right after the class. I'll send whatever handouts I'd sent to the others, I'll send to you also. Right? The today's attendees. Okay, so this I'll send across. Any other questions you people have? Habt ihr noch Fragen? Wenn nicht, dann möchte ich euch allen mit diesem Buch vertraut machen. I want to introduce you to this book. I'll send you the link also to this book, please. Download this. Those of you who would like to purchase it, you can do it under your own steam yourselves. You're welcome to, you're free to. Ich habe nichts dagegen, but this is the book I would be using. Those of you who are purchasing it, please note the year of publication so that we all have the same book. The year of publication is normally given on the inside page, opposite the recto, that is the right-hand page. It's the opposite side, the left-hand page. And our book is the 2014 edition. Das ist die Ausgabe 2014. And there are audios to this book, which are also with me, downloaded, which again I'll send you or send a link to you. Please download them. They're on my Google Drive. Also das Buch sieht so aus hier. Inhalt mit 10 Lektionen über verschiedene Themen. Different topics are here. About Leute, heute, people today. Jobs, their dreams, friendships, from their deeds of the day.
Sir, das Buch heißt B1 Plus?
Ja, genau. Genau.
Okay, sir. Then ich habe das Buch gekauft.
Gekauft. Sir, wir nicht hören ihn. Tut mir leid. Yeah. Okay.
Entschuldigung, that was an important telephone call. I needed to take that. Okay. Now, if you look at this book, this is B1 Plus. So sieht es aus. Lehrbuch mit DVD B1 Plus. This is B2.1. B1 Plus means B2.1. There's also B2. The color of that lehrbuch is different. So we will be covering this book first. 10 lessons on different topics. Leute, Wohnwelten, where and how people live in Germany. There are different aspects of grammar here. Tempus, Formen, the perfect is right here. And then Verben und Ergänzungen. And how to work through different listening exercises. This book is Aspekte. Then the second one is, the second lesson deals with Grammatik, trennbare und untrennbare Verben. And how do you describe a picture or some illustration, some graph or something given to you? How to take notes, Stichworte notieren. And then comes the Enddeklination. Yeah, the complete grammar is revised and covered here. Number 3, wie geht's denn so? This is about health and fitness. Viel Spaß, also was macht man in der Freizeit? Alles will gelernt sein. Lebenslanges Lernen. That means here, everything has to be learned. Nobody is a born master of everything. Berufsbilder. Professions. Für immer und ewig. Forever and ever. This is about love and togetherness and luck or being together and so weiter. Then einkaufen. Consumers, consumer goods and so on. And advertisements, Reklamation. Then about holidays. And the last lesson is natürlich, Natur. And this is again a hot topic today, Umweltprobleme. Environmental problems, environmental issues. And we'll be covering a lot of varied topics. So beginnt die Lektion with the introduction by this to these photographs here. Ich bin Berlinerin, ganz klar, hier leben Menschen und so weiter. And this is the grammar that we learn here. How to write an email, how do you express and congratulate people, express joy and congratulate people and so on. Yeah? And then your dreams about what you wanted to do, what you would have loved to do and so on. Each lesson is accompanied by the workbook, Arbeitsbuch, and that's again B1 Plus here. So sieht es aus hier, Arbeitsbuch, Niveau B1 Plus, that is B2.1. It's quite comprehensive, by the way. Huh? There's lots of challenging exercises here. It's not, so you have to think a bit. There's Wortschatz, there's Grammatik, everything there is to it. Structures, vocabulary, and actually I wanted to do something today. Yeah, vocabulary. Sorting out the vocabulary. What goes where? And here again, how do you describe these people? The way they are sitting, how will you describe them? And you have to take words from here and then describe them. Yeah, that means we learn vocabulary. What do these words mean? What do these nouns mean? Then after that, these nouns are then converted into adjectives. So their charme becomes charmant. So I wanted to do this exercise, but the site is shown home, so we'll stop here. And I'll take this up tomorrow. And then we have this B2 book. This I'll send to you later. Once we have done with this B1, I'll send you this B2 book here. Where is the book here? Yeah, this is the one. It's a massive file, so I'll have to put them on Google Drive and share that with you. And you can download it from Google Drive. See, the color is different here. This is Lehrbuch 2. That was Lehrbuch 1. This is Lehrbuch 2. And this is for B2. 1 plus 2. See, this is the difference here. And similarly, a lot of different topics are covered under this book. This also I can share with you as a PDF file. So we can work together with the PDF. Wir brauchen nicht das Buch zu kaufen. Ja. Heimat. Was ist denn Heimat? And Kommunikation. Sprich mit mir.
Origin.
Ja? You said something, someone?
No, sir. Heimat bedeutet origin of English.
Nein, home.
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 Oh, okay.
Motherland.
Could be any place that you call home. It's a place that you call home. It need not be your motherland.
Okay.
It could be any place where you are totally comfortable. But normally it's associated with, or people do talk about it as a place that you have originally called your home, or where you were born or whatever. This is a Heimat. It depends on the usage. A whole lot of things. Again, 10 lessons here. And after 10 lessons, again, each lesson is accompanied by a workbook with exercises. So total 20 lessons we'll be doing. Yeah.
So हम जो ग्रामर के
Yeah.
टॉपिक्स हैं वो बुक्स से पहले करेंगे या लेसन्स के साथ-साथ करेंगे?
Es kommt darauf an, wie wir das behandeln, how we do it in class. Some maybe before the lesson, some during the lesson, some after the lesson. Yeah, I'll do it differently, so don't worry. We'll be covering all the topics, but maybe not all the texts. But I'll be covering all the grammar topics, definitely. And it's not necessary to do them before. It can also be done during the lesson, or it can be left untouched, and you have to tell me what the grammar was. Right? So
Yeah.
we can this is up.
Yeah,
Yeah, so not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. So since I have all your email IDs, I hope it's all correct.
Yes,
I'll add you-
sir, this is Uma. I have sent
Yeah.
email again. Yeah, that was correct one, sir. .in.
Yeah, I've corrected it, and you will get the email from me.
Sure, thank you, sir. Sir, ich habe eine Frage. Was ist the duration, sir?
The whole course, 2.1 and 2.2, alles zusammen, about 4.5 5 months.
Timing, sir?
That depends on our speed.
Okay. Day.
We'll stick to this time, please. We'll stick to this time. This is the timing.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
That depends on our speed, Uma. Having said 5 months, I don't want you to calculate 5 months. It's possible we may finish faster.
Yeah.
It's possible we may extend it another week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Das hängt von uns ab. If we can build up speed, definitely faster.
Okay.
If we can't, we'll slow down.
Okay.
See, one advantage I have here with all of you is that we are free to extend the course or compress it. It's not like a university course where I have to finish on a particular day, whether I've completed the syllabus or not. Then I'm, constrained and I have to finish the syllabus on time, so I go faster without explanations. Here, I will try my best to ensure all of you have understood very clearly the basic concepts.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So that is my major concern. Vocabulary comes through practice. Je mehr man übt, desto besser wird man mit dem Wortschatz. So it's not a problem. Vocabulary is never a problem. So don't worry about vocabulary. And also please don't worry about the grammar part. Yeah, I'll explain it to you. Das mache ich. Überhaupt kein Problem. The only thing I want from you is frank questions. If you have not understood something, please ask. After all these years, I can't help this. After all these years, I still haven't been able to read the minds of people. If I could do that, I would know what's in your mind and you don't have to ask me anything. But here, you have to ask me if you have not understood or followed anything, damit ich dann euch allen ganz klar oder versuche, ganz klar alles noch einmal zu erklären. So please do not feel shy or hesitate. Just go ahead, ask. Noch etwas? Noch Fragen habt ihr? Any other questions?